His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa received a telephone call from His Majesty King Abdullah II Ibn Al Hussein of Jordan. The call reviewed the close relations between the two kingdoms and means to further strengthen cooperation across various domains to serve the interests of both countries and their peoples. The two leaders also discussed regional developments and ongoing efforts aimed at promoting stability in the region. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa sent a cable of congratulations to His Majesty King Mohammed VI of Morocco on his country's Independence Day. His Majesty expressed congratulations and best wishes to His Majesty the King of Morocco for continued good health and happiness, and to Morocco and its people for further progress and prosperity under His Majesty's wise leadership. His Majesty praised the depth of the close fraternal relations and strong ties that unite the two countries and their peoples, noting the continuous growth they witness in various domains. His Majesty affirmed commitment to further developing these relations in a way that serves the common interests of both countries. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, sent a cable of congratulations to the King of Morocco, His Majesty Mohammed VI, on Morocco's Independence Day. His Royal Highness sent two similar cables to His Royal Highness the Crown Prince of Morocco, Prince Moulay Hassan bin Mohammed, and the Prime Minister of Morocco, Aziz Akhanouch. Deputy Prime Minister Sheikh Khalid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa chaired the weekly cabinet meeting at Qadabiyah Palace. The cabinet congratulated His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, on the success of the Bahrain International Trophy held at the Rashid Equestrian Horse Racing Club, REHC. The Cabinet commended the efforts of the REHC, led by the Minister of the Prime Minister's Court, His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa. The Cabinet reviewed the progress made in implementing His Royal Highness's directives to the Ministry of Labour to provide 3 job opportunities for every registered Bahraini job seeker before the end of the year. The initiative aligns with the far-reaching visions of His Majesty the King to offer employment opportunities for citizens. The Cabinet expressed its gratitude to the Ministry for its significant efforts in employing over 2,000 job seekers thus far. The Cabinet welcomed the outcomes of the periodic meeting of the leaders of the Shura, representatives, national and Ummah councils of the GCC countries, which was hosted by Bahrain, as well as the opening of the GCC Pavilion, held in conjunction with the 46th session of the GCC Supreme Council, chaired by His Majesty the King in December. The Cabinet commended Bahrain's national Jiu-Jitsu team for winning 2 gold medals at the Jiu-Jitsu World Championship held in Thailand. Marking the International Day for Tolerance, the Cabinet highlighted the Kingdom's unwavering commitment to fostering an environment that promotes peace, inclusivity and openness. Marking World Children's Day, the Cabinet emphasised the Kingdom's continued progress in enhancing children's rights. The Cabinet congratulated the Mani leadership and its people on Oman's National Day. The Cabinet then approved the following memorandums: amendments to certain provisions of the Penal Code and the Law on Correctional and Rehabilitation Institutions regulating work initiatives for inmates. A memorandum of understanding with the UK on cooperation during Bahrain's membership in the Security Council 2026 to 2027. Regulating several activities that support the real estate and business sector. The Government's response to several proposals submitted by the Council for Representatives. The Cabinet also reviewed developments and the priorities of the Ministerial Committee for Community Services, performance indicators for government hospitals and primary healthcare centres, developments on the implementation of the legislative plan of Bahrain's government for 2025. Finally, the Cabinet noted the following ministerial reports: outcomes of the Kingdom's participation in the meeting of the International Security Alliance, outcomes of the GCC Interior Ministers meeting, outcomes of the Global Conference on Population Health and Human Development, outcomes of the official visit of the Minister of Cabinet Affairs to Saudi Arabia, outcomes of the Kingdom's participation in the UN Tourism General Assembly. The President of the Electricity and Water Authority, the EWA, Kamal bin Ahmed Mohammed, visited the Customer Service Centre in Zayed City. He affirmed the authority's keenness to continue developing its service system to enhance the efficiency and quality of the customer experience, noting that investment in the development of service centres is a fundamental pillar of an integrated vision aimed at providing a more advanced service environment. The EWA president explained that the number of visitors to the field centres in Zayed Town and the Maharak Governorate Customer Service Centres reached about 10,000 visitors per month, which calls for the development of the branch's environment. He pointed out that 75,000 customer transactions have been completed, explaining that 60% of these transactions have been converted to digital services carried out through the authority's electronic platforms. He affirmed that investing in the development of service centres reflects the authority's commitment to excellence, innovation and sustainable development. In the presence of the Minister of Sustainable Development, Chief Executive of the Bahrain Economic Development Board, Noor Khalaf, and the Chief Executive of the Tamkeen, Mahab Mafiz, the Bahrain Skills and Gender Parity Accelerator held its second meeting with the World Economic Forum and co-chairs from the public and private sectors. The Minister of Sustainable Development affirmed that the collaboration with the World Economic Forum and Skills Bahrain places research-based data and insights at the foundation of this effort in partnership with the private sector and cements Bahrain's earned standing as a trusted destination for investment. The Chief Executive of Tamkeen noted that this phase establishes the foundation for a national action plan that strengthens public-private collaboration. She emphasised that Tamkeen remains committed to investing in Bahraini talent development whilst focusing on empowering women. The Minister of Tourism, Fatima Al-Sarafi, affirmed that the 33rd edition of Jewellery Arabia is one of the highlights of Bahrain's annual calendar of international events. She expressed gratitude to His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister for his patronage of the show. Al-Sarafi explained that Jewellery Arabia is one of the most prominent specialised shows in the region, offering a rich experience that combines creativity and luxury. She noted that 659 exhibitors from 29 countries are participating in Jewellery Arabia and 51 exhibitors from 6 countries in Saint Arabia. She added that the kingdom's advanced infrastructure, at the forefront of which Exhibition World Bahrain and Sakir, enhanced Bahrain's ability to host and organise major exhibitions, therefore revitalising the economy. The Minister of Information, Dr. Ramzan bin Abdullah Al Nuaimi, met with the Chairman of the Supreme Council for Media Regulation, Engineer Khaled Abdulaziz, at the Council's headquarters in Cairo, as part of his official visit to Egypt. The Minister affirmed the depth of the strong fraternal relations between both countries and the continuous progress they witness across various fields due to the support of His Majesty the King and the Egyptian President. The Minister praised the pivotal role of the Egyptian media in supporting joint Arab media efforts, highlighting its active presence and constructive contribution in serving the causes of the region. He also highlighted the Ministry's keenness to enhance cooperation between the two sides in ways that achieve mutual benefit, reinforce the existing close partnership and consolidate constructive cooperation between the two brotherly countries. The meeting discussed several topics of mutual interest, mechanisms for exchanging expertise and ways to continue coordination between the two sides to advance ongoing media cooperation as well as to achieve the goals and aspirations of both countries. Under the patronage of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, the University of Bahrain held the graduation ceremony for the 27th cohort of students. During the ceremony, the Minister of Education and Chairman of the University's Board of Trustees, Dr. Mohammed bin Mubarak Juma, expressed pride in the continued support Bahrain's educational sector receives from His Majesty the King. He also extended gratitude to His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister for patronising the event, which reflects steadfast support for UOB and its graduates. The Minister congratulated the graduating students and their families, commending the efforts of the university's leadership, faculty and staff, and highlighted its leading role in nurturing generations, national professionals and future leaders. The university's president, Dr. Fouad Al-Ansari, noted that graduates play a vital role in advancing a national development through their knowledge and skills. The ceremony also honoured 23 students for academic excellence, 168 top achievers from various faculties, and 96 graduates from the College of Health and Sports Sciences. As part of the preparations to launch the Bahrain Holidays 2025 season, the Bahrain Tourism and Exhibitions Authority (BTEA) announced contributions from a selected group of private sector institutions in support of the season's events, which are being held under the theme "Live Every Moment." The CEO of BTEA, Sarah Bahiji, praised the national partnership between the authority and the private sector in implementing initiatives and events that enrich the tourism experience in Bahrain and achieve the objectives of the 2022 to 2026 tourism strategy. She affirmed that the continued participation of private sector institutions in the Bahrain holiday season embodies the depth of the partnership between the public and private sectors and highlights national integration in supporting development initiatives. Bahiji explained that BTEA always seeks to expand its partnerships with various sectors, ensuring the sustainability of major events and providing quality experiences that reflect the civilised image of Bahrain. Bahrain's ambassador to the US, Sheikh Abdullah bin Rashid Al Khalifa, participated in a dialogue session organised by the embassy in cooperation with the Aspen Strategy Group. During the dialogue session, Sheikh Abdullah bin Rashid pointed out that Bahrain's hosting of the Manama Dialogue for more than 20 years reflects the Kingdom's firm commitment to constructive dialogue and positive engagement in addressing regional and international challenges. He noted that this approach is based on the wise visions of His Majesty the King and the directives of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister. The ambassador underscored the high-level participation from the American side in this year's session. Regarding the Gateway Gulf Forum, the ambassador explained that the forum is an investment platform targeting global investors seeking direct opportunities in the markets of the GCC countries. He added that the Kingdom's openness, economic flexibility and diversified economic base make it the ideal gateway to the Gulf markets, which are valued at $2.3 trillion US. The session also discussed developments in the implementation of the Comprehensive Security Integration and Prosperity Agreement (CSIPA), which is based on 3 interconnected pillars that include security, cooperation, economic security and technological resilience. Bahrain's Parliamentary Division delegation participated in the 31st Arab Scout Conference hosted by the Emirate Scout Association. This participation reflects Bahrain's commitment to supporting youth engagement and strengthening their presence in regional and international forums. Discussions include developing the Arab Scout movement, adopting its general policy, electing the new Arab Scout Committee, approving financial and administrative reports, reviewing youth initiatives and exploring plans related to digital transformation, leadership and innovation in Scouting. Bahrain's national teams continue their active participation in the 6th Islamic Solidarity Games held in Riyadh amid fierce competition in various sports. National teams have won 12 medals in various sports, including judo, weightlifting, table tennis, esports and volleyball. Bahrain is participating in the Riyadh 2025 Games with the largest delegation in the history of its participations abroad, comprising 182 male and female athletes in 19 sports. The Kingdom continues efforts to increase its medal tally and enhance its honourable presence in the Games, which brings together more than 3,000 athletes from 57 countries. The Bahrain Basketball Association announced the final men's and women's under-21 teams ahead of the Golf 3x3 Basketball Championship to be hosted by the Kingdom of Bahrain on November the 19th and 20th at the North Harbour Courts. The event comes just before the final stop of the 3x3 World Tour in Manama and has attracted wide regional interest. The association expressed confidence that the teams have the ability to perform strongly against their golf counterparts, noting that hosting the tournament provides an ideal opportunity for players to gain valuable experience and raise their competitive level, supporting the continued growth of 3x3 basketball in the Kingdom.